To start off, we're going to need a hook. This is a size 2 hook, I think, and that's typical for a drop shot hook. I know it seems kind of small, but it's not. And then there's a teardrop weight and a soft plastic. Those are the three things you're going to need. Obviously, you're going to need line. I'm using an 8-pound test on this line, but there's a variety of different lines that you can use, and depending on what you're going for. So first thing we need to do is we need to tie on a Palomar knot. And if you don't know how to tie on a Palomar knot, there's a more in-depth video on my channel that I'll link down in the description that will show you how to do it. It's important with tying on this Palomar knot that you leave an extra long tag end, because the tag end is going to be where you hook on your weight. And so depending on how far up in the water column you need to be is how long your weight is going to be suspended, or your hook is going to be suspended from your weight. Typically that's about 12 to 18 inches, but depending on where the fish are feeding, you can move it up or down. I'm not going to make my tag end that long for this video because it won't fit in the screen, but typically the 12 to 18 inch mark. So what else we need to do is we need to take that tag end and loop it back through the hook eyelet, because it needs to be able to stand up straight and basically horizontal so it to have a nice presentation. And it's important that you have the hook facing upwards when you do this, because if you have it facing downwards, it won't work. Now we're going to tie on another Palomar knot to hook the weight. You can use any knot that you are comfortable with. I just am comfortable with the Palomar knot. It's a strong knot. The weight's not coming off. There's also different kinds of holding methods, I guess you could say, with different weights. So the cylindrical weights, they'll have a tension holding method to where you just put the line in and it squeezes it tight so it's not going anywhere. Those ones, if you get into heavy cover, can come off, but usually they're pretty solid. And the weights, depending on where you're going to be fishing and what cover is going to be around, is depending on what weight you're going to choose. So a teardrop weight is going to be more for rocky, sandy bottoms, and a cylindrical weight is going to be more for your grassy cover and slipping through the grass, because it has a long and slender build. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our soft plastic, and you're going to nose hook it, and it sounds, or it looks just like it sounds. You just hook it through the nose so it has a nice presentation. Thanks for watching.